The Couple Next Door, written by Peg Lynch and starring Peg Lynch and Ethel Bunce.
What are you doing home at 4 o'clock in the afternoon?
Well, they're changing some partitions around at the office for the umpteenth time, and I just couldn't concentrate with all that racket.
Oh, I see.
Well, hi there, son. Well, you glad to see your old man?
I wish you wouldn't use expressions like that, dear.
What do you mean, old man?
Yes, you'll be sorry for it later when Bobby gets older.
Oh.
Yes, you will, when you hear him say to somebody, just a minute while I ask my old man.
Yeah, well, you may be right. Well, I was going to do some work, write up some reports for the office, and then I stopped in at the hardware store. I happened to see those gates that we were talking about, you know.
Gates? What do you mean?
For Bobby, doorway gates.
Oh,
whatever
yes,
you call
sure,
them,
yes.
know.
I can't imagine whatever happened to the one we had when Betsy was little. It just disappeared.
Yeah, well, I didn't know how many you wanted. I got 2. Thought we definitely needed one at the head of the stairs.
Yes.
Up there.
And one probably in the doorway of his room.
Okay, might as well do it now.
Something.
Isn't Betsy home from school yet?
No, she was going to play with Kim Holbert today. She got off the school bus at Kim's house. We'll have to go pick her up about 5:30, I guess.
Oh, where's Aunt Effie?
Upstairs doing some mending for me. Bobby! No.
Oh, honey, don't always be yelling at him like that.
All right, sorry, Bobby. You go right ahead. Drop Daddy's pipe in the pail of water. That's all right with him, dear.
My pipe? Oh, no, honest. What's a pail of water doing in the hall, anyhow?
I was washing the floor of the powder room.
Oh, funny, huh? Look, you won't think it's so funny when Daddy gets these gates up and you can't prowl all over the place. By golly, I'm going to fasten them up right now, too.
The Call of the Wild somehow sounds louder in the inner ear this time of the year. A student temporarily behind in his studies sometimes finds this call irresistible and takes a step that leads to a lifetime of regret. He leaves school. At this time every year, responsible civic leaders at the local, state, and national level urge all students stay in school and graduate. Young persons who leave school early will never be counted among the nation's scientists, engineers, architects, doctors, lawyers, and educators. The era of self-taught, self-made men and women is vanishing. For the few who make it without formal education, the vast majority do not. The cards of competition are stacked against them. If you are or know a young person toying with the temptation to quit school and go out on his own, the best advice anyone can give him or her is to stick it out. Remember, by mastering what seems difficult in your studies, you make yourself more a potential leader and success in your own adult world. Stay in school and graduate.
Now, look, you get out of the way, Bobby, will you? Hey, look, can somebody take him? Go on now, will you? Get out of my way.
Bobby, come here, dear.
I can't work now. Go on, go to your mommy.
What's all this pounding going on?
Well, I'm trying to put up a gate across the head of the stairs here. Bobby keeps hanging around like a sidewalk superintendent.
Well, he wants to watch his daddy, don't you?
Well, I must say that'll be a relief to have a gate. I'm always afraid he's going to topple headfirst down the stairs.
Come on, sit on Mommy's lap and we'll watch Daddy. Come on, sit still now. Oh, all right, get down, but stay away from Daddy.
Here, Bobby. Want your teddy bear?
Gee, he never wants me to hold him.
Oh, golly, are you going to start that again?
Well, honestly, I always wanted a cuddly baby, and neither one of them have ever liked it. Betsy didn't want to be cuddled. She never did. In fact, the only time I ever knew she didn't feel well was when she was tiny, was when she wanted to sit on my lap.
Well, you probably squeeze them too tight.
No, it's true. Neither one of them have ever been what you call cuddly babies.
I was so disappointed about that with Betsy, and then I thought, well, Bobby'll be different. You know, if anything, he's worse. He just hates to be held.
Well, it's better than being a mommy's boy who wants to be carried around and held all the time. Now, where the heck is the screwdriver?
In back of you.
Oh.
I'll get it. Will you watch Bobby, Aunt Effie?
Mm-hmm. Come on, Bobby. Come on with that Effie, dear.
Hello? Hello? Who is it? Yes? Betsy? What is it? Oh, well, now stop your crying and tell Mommy. Are you hurt? Well, then what is it, dear? Betsy, I can't understand. You asked Mrs. Holbert to come to the phone so I can talk to her and find out what's happened.
What's the matter?
I don't know. I suppose the children had a quarrel or something. Betsy, did you hear what Mommy said? Let me talk to Mrs. Holbert. Where is she? Well, where are you? Where? What are you doing? Who's with you?
What's going on? What's the matter?
Betsy is alone at the shopping center.
Alone?
Yeah.
All right. Now, don't start getting hysterical. You'll just get her even more upset. How does she happen to be alone?
Betsy, yes. Now, what happened, dear? Yes? She went to the shopping center with Mrs. Holbert and Kim. Yes, dear. Yes? She says they just walked off and left her.
Well, that's ridiculous. More likely that Betsy wandered off and left them. You know how she is.
Yes, sweetheart. Well, now, don't worry, darling. You tell us where you are, and one of us will come right down and get you. Yeah, you stay right there. Yes, darling. Now, baby, don't worry, sweetheart. It's going to be all right.
That, will you? Give me that phone. Give
darling,
me that phone.
Don't worry.
Hello.
What's happened?
Yes.
Betsy's all by herself in the shopping center.
Now, look here, Betsy, honey, there is nothing to cry about.
Nothing to cry about. She must be frantic.
You mean she's all alone?
Betsy, now listen to Daddy, will you?
Yeah, she's all alone.
Darling, listen to your daddy. Yes, I gather you're in a phone booth, dear, but where is the phone booth?
Poor baby.
Honey, now stop your crying and listen to Daddy. Betsy!
I just can't bear it.
The poor lamb. How did it happen?
She was with Phyllis, Holbert, and Kim, and they went down there, you know.
Look, will you please calm down, the two of you? I cannot hear Betsy.
Find out where she is so we can go get her right away.
Yes, the poor little helpless lamb.
Well, the poor little helpless lamb had sense enough to find a phone booth and call us.
Well, I know.
Betsy, now listen to Daddy.
Where did she get the money?
Betsy, listen. Where did you get the money to telephone? She had change from the weekly lunch money she took to school today.
Oh, yes, that's right. I gave her $2. Yeah. She got a quarter in change.
Oh, yes. Well, wasn't that lucky?
Betsy, now listen. Which drugstore are you in? The one where she gets her bubble gum.
It's the big one on the corner. Big one
on the corner. Yes, I know where it is. Yes. Now, look, you paid a dime for the phone, so you have 15 cents left, right?
What difference does it make how much?
All right. Now, look, honey, you got 15 cents, and that's just what it costs on the bus. Now, the bus stops right on that corner.
Oh, you're not telling her to come home alone on the bus.
Yes.
You're certainly not
going to be quiet. Will you be quiet, please?
She is just a baby.
She's nearly 8 years old, for heaven's sake. Now, Betsy, listen to... Yes, you can, honey. The bus stops right out there. You know where it is. Where the bus stop, yes.
She doesn't
well, you can go right out there and wait by the bus stop. And when the bus comes along, you get on, see? You put your 15 cents in the coin box, and you tell the driver to let you off in the corner of Bronson Road.
Oh, give me that phone.
Yes.
Are you going to allow that baby
hold
to
on
get
a minute,
on that?
Now, look. I am asking you both to be quiet. You're always talking about teaching Betsy to be independent. Now, there's no reason why she can't do this. She isn't raising nearly the fuss that you two are, but if she keeps hearing you two caterwauling in the background, look, just leave the room. Will you go on? Get away from here, both of you. Now,
if anything happens to her, I will never
go on. Go on.
Terrible.
Yes, Betsy. Terrible. Now, listen carefully to Daddy, honey. Now, don't start crying, honey. Now, listen to Daddy. Yes.
I can say it. She should have been here ages ago.
Why, not at all. Now, you can both stop looking out the window. It'll be another 10 minutes at least, maybe more.
Then when she gets off the bus at the corner of Bronson Road, when the bus turns, she has to walk all this way down the road.
It's about 1/10 of a mile. I guess she can make it. Abraham Lincoln walked 10 miles just to go to school.
Well, it's a lonely road.
Look, it's 4:30 in the afternoon. It's a bright, sunshiny day with houses all along the way, and most of them she knows.
I don't see how you can be so calm. There's woods on either side of the road.
Yes.
Seems to me every day in the paper you read of some horrible thing happening.
Oh, now look, nothing's going to happen to her.
We've never even allowed her to walk down the main road before.
Well, I think
Couldn't you at least cut through the back way and then sort of watch her as she walks along? She doesn't need to know.
Yes.
Yes, I could. I could do that, but no, by golly, I'm not going to do it. Now, look, let's face it, 100 horrible things might happen to any of us at any time, but if we start hovering over our children, showing them that we're afraid, then I think that's even worse.
Why, Phyllis Holbert called right after Betsy that she was just frantic herself. She said Betsy had apparently wandered off to see something, and when I told her what you were doing, she thought it was awful, too.
Look, don't you think I'm worried? But Betsy's got to learn now. It's the price that parents pay. Now, let's just try to relax while we wait for her.
We'll return to the couple next door in just a moment. June 1st. Time now for June brides, honeymoons, vacations. weekends away, family trips to the beach, picnics, fishing trips. Everything the sunny season traditionally brings with it. And CBS Radio fits right into that picture. A good quality portable radio makes a welcome gift for a June bride, adding sweet music to her honeymoon and memories of the giver that long endure. For folks who have been married a long time, any old portable will do for the beach, golf course, hike, and picnic. Naturally, the car radio should be ship-shape for a fine summer service, delivering weather, road conditions, news, and entertainment. A great graduation gift is a tiny transistor radio. Reward a young man or woman for graduation by packing in his pocket or her purse one of today's mighty electronic mites, a powerful, compact transistor radio. There's nobody who wouldn't be delighted with a new radio. Something any new set owner quickly learns is nobody broadcasts news, entertainment, and music better than CBS Radio.
There she comes. I see her. Down the driveway.
Oh, is she crying?
No, she seems to be kicking a stone along. Now, come on, look, she'll walk in a minute. Now don't let's all rush around her. Here, take part of the evening paper,
All right,
both of you.
yeah,
See?
all right,
Now,
yeah.
we'll all be reading.
All right.
Now, sit down,
I've never been so glad to see anybody in my life.
All right,
Never
now,
did
don't
my
let on that you've been
darling
upset,
child.
either of you, do you
No,
hear?
no, he won't.
Here she comes up the steps. Now look, don't make a fuss over her.
Oh, you've got your paper upside down.
All right. Well, I see by the paper they're going to widen the boulevard.
Yes, I saw that. Look,
see
Aunt
that?
Effie, it's this funny cartoon.
Oh, yes. Well, that is funny.
Hi. Oh, there you are,
hi.
dear. Daddy was just saying he hoped you'd get home soon so we could have dinner. He's just starved.
Oh, boy, I'll say I am. I got the paper all read.
I came home all by myself on the bus.
Oh, yes, Daddy said you were. You make out all right?
Oh, sure.
I'll bet it was fun.
Yes.
Well, good. Come on, Aunt Effie, let's finish getting dinner
All
then.
right.
Gee, wasn't anybody worried about me?
Worried? Oh, no, dear. Oh, I knew you'd be all right.
Oh, we thought about you, dear.
Oh, sure.
Naturally. My goodness, nearly 8 years old. And, you see, you had no trouble at all. Of course, you can't go gadding around by yourself all the time. But it's nice to know, isn't it, that you can do it by yourself if you have to. Huh?
Oh, yes. And I didn't have any trouble. Some man tried to push in ahead of me getting on the bus, but I said I was first.
Boy, she's got the hang of it already.
You come out in the kitchen and tell Aunt Effie about it. will you,
There
dear?
isn't anything really to tell. I just put my money in the coin box.
And then what happened?
Oh, I'm sorry I made such a fuss. I was wrong, dear, and you were right.
Thank you. Hey, come
Right.
here. Take a minute. Sit on my lap.
Oh,
You know what? At least you got one member of the family who was definitely the cuddly type.
Oh, good.
The Couple Next Door is written by Peg Lynch and stars Peg Lynch and Ethel and Bunce with Margaret Hamilton, Francie Myers, and Madeline Pierce, and is produced by Walter